Every month we spend a little bit of time at gameranx rounding up the weirdest gaming stories, and this is exactly that. I'm Falcon, and today on gameranx, weird gaming stories of August 2017. Number 10, Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, was photographed enjoying Farming Simulator at Gamescom. Not just enjoying it, kind of really intensely enjoying it. She looks like she's got a death grip on that controller, and her face says business, and not monkey business, like serious business. Obviously, the Farming Simulator Twitter took note and posted a picture of it, but I'd be willing to bet with that level of concentration, Angela Merkel is not looking at Twitter. Number 9, the HalfLife 3 plot got leaked. That's not the weird part. The weird part is people are leaving reviews on Dota 2 angry that they believe that it caused Half-Life 3 not to happen. And in all actuality, the amount of money that esports is starting to generate, they're probably not wrong. Ultimately, the thing that a business is here to do is to make money, and if they found something that requires basically just maintenance and some ongoing development and not intense 100, 200, 300 person teams that require a crunch and get lots of criticism, when you're a company looking to make money, that's kinda maybe not a good business decision. And here's the thing, I kinda support them leaving bad reviews on Dota 2 for this, because honestly, I would much prefer them to make Half-Life 3 than to not make Half-Life 3. Number 8, a gentleman who does professional, and I mean very professional, cosplays of Geralt of Rivia. Seriously, his costumes are awesome. Actually got to meet the voice of Geralt of Rivia, and they did a goofy little lip sync thing where you actually get to hear Geralt's voice's real voice, if that makes any sense. It's really bizarre because he's got the super normal voice, and so does the cosplayer. Once they drop out of the whole Geralt thing, it's just like, what am I watching? I don't know, it's weird in a fun way. Number 7, a Korean streamer pulled this really great con on a group of people in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds all wearing red shirts. Now, I'm sure this isn't the only time it happened, but this is a fine example of a multiplayer con. The video is highly amusing, to say the very least. I've watched it several times at this point. I can't get enough of it because it's really, really funny. They even catch on that it's not one of their own who is hanging around with them, and he pals around with them for quite a while before he blows them up with a grenade in a house and shoots the final one that managed to escape the grenade blast. Like, that had to have been the most satisfying moment. Number 6, the Chinese military has now taken issue with King of Glory, the smartphone game. They believe it to be a security risk because it requires constant attention. And if Soldier is playing the game repeatedly, or, the ongoing basis that we all play smartphone games now because we're endlessly consumptive, we're addicted and we can't get away. Soldiers have to get away when they go on missions, and they're worried that when a soldier is thinking about something other than the mission, like their smartphone game that they aren't playing but they think they should be playing because, well, the game goes on without them, they're kind of worried about a soldier version of distracted driving. I mean, it does make sense. If you're doing militaristic things, you probably do want full attention and not to have your mind off somewhere in King of Glory. Number 5, an engineer invented a one-hand solution for gamers who obviously don't have access to two hands, either from disability or from a total lack of a second hand. They actually went through quite a few different ideas, but settled on one that puts the two pieces of the Joy-Con at a right angle, and though it's very simple, very rudimentary, it is actually kind of an ingenious idea. Number 4, the creators of Darkwood put their game onto the Pirate Bay so that people without the money to play it can. They had some people refund the game within the 2 hours that Steam allows you to, and for reason they entered in they don't have the money, or their parents don't have the money, or etc, etc. They played the game for a while, probably liked it, but probably couldn't keep it. The Darkwood developers only ask that people buy it either in a sale or at some point when they have the money later on, and not from any code dealers, if you know what I mean. Number 3, the House GOP is looking to do tax reform. That's not the weird story. They decided to try to use Legend of Zelda to sell the reform, which, agree or disagree, you're welcome to. The thing that they did was weird was call The Legend of Zelda the best-selling Nintendo franchise, which, don't get me wrong, Legend of Zelda is a very high-selling Nintendo franchise, but there's, something that Nintendo is known for that you can probably guess has outsold Legend of Zelda. Do I need to spell it out? It's Mario. Mario is Nintendo's biggest selling franchise, and Legend of Zelda is not. They also said that Nintendo was founded in 1985, which Nintendo is a company that was started in 1889. 1969. They sold card games back at the time, obviously not video games, but still, Nintendo has existed for nearly 130 years at this point. Number 2, a French woman accidentally lit her hair on fire while she was streaming a game. She was just fiddling around with a lighter, you know, instead of a fidget spinner, and lit her hair on fire while streaming a game. You might wonder to yourself, why do fidget spinners exist? Here it is, so you don't play with lighters subconsciously while doing something else and light your hair on fire. That's it right there. You now know why fidget spinners exist. And finally, number 1, a charity called Gamers Gift is using money they raise on Twitch to fund VR experiences for seniors in assisted living facilities, in which they try to provide virtual reality experiences to children, elderly, disabled people, in an attempt to give them abilities back that they didn't have, like the ability to walk, or even to see and do things that definitely wouldn't be possible, like according to their website, scuba diving or landing on the moon. And a little bonus for you, after getting married in the arcade, instead of doing a first dance, this couple did a first fight in Tekken 6. Which story did you think was weirdest? Leave us a comment, and if you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero, and we'll see you next time right here on GameRanx.